You ever feel like you're just lighting money on fire with Google Ads? You're seeing the clicks, you know the budget is being spent, but the phone isn't ringing? Well, in this explainer, we're going to pull back the curtain on Google's ad auction. We'll show you exactly where that money is going, and more importantly, how you can make sure it starts coming back to you as actual paying jobs.
So let's just start with the question that probably brought you here in the first place. You're looking at your ad spend, you see the reports say you're getting clicks, but when you look at your call log, there's nothing there. Where is the disconnect? Where's that money actually going?
Yeah, if that sounds familiar, trust me, you are not alone. It's probably the single biggest frustration for businesses trying to advertise online. But here's the thing. Understanding why your budget seems to vanish into thin air is the absolute first step to fixing the problem and finally turning those clicks into customers. To really get why this is happening, we've got to peek inside Google's black box and see how it decides which ads get shown. There's this lightning-fast auction that happens for every single search, but it's not at all about who's willing to throw the most money at it. Now, here's the common belief, and it makes sense, right? You think Google Ads is just a simple auction. The business that bids the most money for a click gets the top spot. But that's a huge misconception. In reality, Google's system is built to reward the best ad, not just the one from the richest bidder. The real winner is the ad with the highest ad rank. So what in the world is ad rank? It sounds kind of technical, but the idea behind it is actually pretty simple. Think of it as the secret formula Google uses to score your ad every single time a potential customer hits search. At its heart, ad rank boils down to two main things. You've got your maximum bid. That's the most you're willing to pay for one click. And that gets multiplied by something called your quality score. And let me tell you, that second part, your quality score, that's the real game changer here. Okay, so you've got your bid, but the real key to winning that auction, and more importantly, saving a ton of money, is that second ingredient, your quality score. Let's break down what that actually is. You can think of quality score as Google's report card for your ad. It's a grade from 1 to 10 on how helpful and how relevant your entire ad experience is to the person searching. And notice I said experience. It's not just the ad itself. It's the whole journey, from the keyword they typed in all the way to the page they land on your website. So how does Google come up with this grade? Well, it's looking at three main things. First, your expected click-through rate. Basically, how likely are people to actually click your ad when they see it? Second, ad relevance. Does your ad's message line up with what the person was looking for? And third, landing page experience. When they do click, is your website actually useful, and does it deliver on the ad's promise? All right, so theory is one thing, but let's see how this all shakes out in the real world with a simple example. This is where you can really see the massive power of having a good quality score. Let's meet two business owners, Sam and Pat. They're competing for the exact same customer. Now, Pat is willing to bid a pretty high $4 per click. Sam's only bidding $2. But here's the key. Look at their quality scores. Sam's is a perfect 10 out of 10 because his ads and his website are super relevant. Pat's is, well, it's a 2. So when you do the math, bid times quality score, Sam's ad rank is 20, while Pat's is only 8. So what happens in the auction? Well, since the whole thing is decided by ad rank, not the bid, Sam's ad, with its ad rank of 20, easily wins the top position on the page. Pat, even though he was willing to pay double, gets pushed way down the page, or maybe his ad doesn't even show up at all. But wait, it actually gets even better for Sam. See, winning the top spot isn't the only prize. Google's system is literally designed to reward advertisers who give users a good experience. And that reward comes in the form of a discount. You see, you don't actually end up paying your maximum bid. The price you really pay is calculated with a simple formula. Google takes the ad rank of the competitor right below you, divides it by your quality score, and then just adds a penny. So look at the final results here. Sam, who's in the #1 position, only pays $1.61 per click, way less than his $2 max bid. Meanwhile, Pat is paying over $4 for a much lower position. Sam gets a better spot for less money, all because he focused on relevance and quality. Okay, so those are just numbers in an example. How does all of this ad rank and quality score stuff actually affect your business's bottom line? Let's connect the dots from this technical stuff to what really matters, getting more jobs. It's really just a simple chain reaction. A high-quality score is your reward for being relevant, and that reward is a discount from Google. That discount means you pay a lower cost per click, And when your clicks cost less, your budget just goes way further, getting your ad in front of more qualified customers, which leads directly to more calls and more book jobs. It's that simple. So let's just wrap this all up by changing the way we think about Google Ads. The goal here is not to just outspend your competition. The goal shouldn't be to just throw more money at the problem and hope for the best. Instead, ask yourself this: what if you focused on outserving your customers? What if by creating ads and web pages that are genuinely helpful and relevant to what people are searching for, you could make every single dollar in your budget work twice as hard? You'd get better results for less money. Hey, if understanding the why behind how all this works was helpful for you, make sure you subscribe to the channel. We're always breaking down topics just like this to give service businesses a real, practical advantage online. And of course, when you're ready to get some expert help turning your Google ad spend into a predictable, profitable stream of new calls and jobs, Proper Marketers is here to help you do exactly that. Thanks for watching.